Carolina, Uptown Spectrum Center, where the locals have a winning record, 3-2.
We're careless. We got to make, because we are good when we play.
26th meeting all time between the Hornets and the Magic. We've got a Mike Kaminsky special at center. 2 Duke Blue Devils. Mark Williams, Wendell Carter. Shot clock's already down to 4. That was a pass to Miles Bridges. Gonna have to fire it. Oh, yeah!
Warner in the paint. He wanted to give people what they came to see early. Didn't work out that way, but ultimately he found an open look.
Look at that wingspan. Mark Williams takes it away. Here come the Hornets in a hurry. LaMelo looking for 2 in a row.
Wow, he didn't realize he was that wide open with the ball. Everybody ran away from it.
Carter not been automatic this year from behind the line. He is just 22%. And folks, that's par for the course. This Magic team, they're the game that can't shoot straight.
Yeah.
They're dead last in the NBA in three-point percentage, a lowly 31%.
A lot of their players haven't been automatic. That's sure I'm something they'll address in the offseason. You got to be able to shoot that ball from the perimeter, especially with the interior play that they have.
Well, they do have the best defense. They're fantastic. Actually, the second-rated defense, but in terms of points per game, no one allows fewer. Here's Corey Joseph. Ooh, the veteran got pushed.
Left here at Spectrum Center. Let's get the fans, show them the high mentality that you've had for most of the season. You need to be tough, physical, take care of the ball, and be an exciting, competitive team.
Miles Bridges took it right to Boncaro. That takes guts. Franz Wagner, the nifty little reverse.
Yeah, he was just looking to see if Josh was going to foul him or not. Josh couldn't get a beat on the ball, so Wagner goes to the other end.
Orlando has played large chunks of this year without Boncaro and without Franz Wagner. 2 of the best young players in the Eastern Conference. Mark, beautiful dime.
Right to the stomach of Mark. Either way, it worked.
Boncaro and Wagner both with 30-point games yesterday in the win against LA. Score the goal 10-50 in all the right places. Possibly get to 7. 6 is out of the question.
6 out of the question. They'd love to be at 7 where they only have to win 1 play-in game. They're a game and a half behind Atlanta, and they face Atlanta 2 more times before the season is over.
Last year, Orlando had the 5th best record in the Eastern Conference. Still didn't get out of the first round. They lost against Cleveland. It's a competitive series. Extended to 7 games. The Cavaliers eliminated the first 2 for the 7th-year man from Duke. LaMelo! Can't get a hometown roll. Jaquan. Miles Bridges flying in there with bad intentions. Straight on look. Told you Carter not hitting those this year. Passes it up for Boncaro. 76 three-pointer made for Paulo Boncaro.
Last 12 games, 41%. They're going to need him to shoot that way when they get to the playoffs.
Mark Williams! Game.
That's good body and ball movement on that play right there.
Boncaro short-armed it. Hornets back, down by 3. Pass too high for Williams. 2 stars running the floor for Orlando, and it's Wagner who scores the layup.
A lot of turnovers with their length, activity, and they score off of anytime you have a live ball turnover.
Jeffries rips the three-pointer. First
space, line the seams up. That was a confident stroke.
Orlando's played the last month and a half without Jalen Suggs. Suggs has tried playing his best basketball.
On both ends of the floor. They gave him an extension as well. His athleticism, able to guard, stay in front of the ball. Put pressure on the rim. He'll be missed in that play-in tournament.
Look at the gray beard.
Wait.
Hardest question of the night, though. Corey Joseph from Toronto, Ontario. Second all time among Canadian-born. He's actually born in Africa, South Africa.
Man.
Kind of a trick.
All right. Wait a minute.
This guy was married to a Miss America.
What?
Yes. You played against him. He was very sly in name only. Kentavious Caldwell over the last couple of games. Orlando makes a change. They bring in Caleb Houston. Houston's the first sub off the bench. He is almost exclusively a three-point shooter. Backdoor lob, Mark Williams sends it too high for Miles. Caldwell Pope. Ball stops with Joseph. Shot clock's at 5. Banchero has to shoot it. That'll be a shot clock violation. Ball never hit the rim. Ball Mosley. Now in his 4th year. In charge of the Magic. NSJ continues to shoot a good ball.
Spender had to go an extra step to get a hand up. He couldn't get there.
Shooting exactly 50% over his last 3 games. 11 for 22 from behind the arc. Nick Smith Jr. Miles Bridges, his turn on Banchero. Pretty nice.
Really, yeah, he takes his time. He's under control.
Jeffries. Oh, the ball falls right back to the Quan. Who calls it half?
Yeah, you got to be careful with those hamstrings. No need to rush him back. So now, got 10, 11 games to get his win back. Oh! Continue to dial the right number for the players in those after timeouts.
Hornets also bring in Yusuf Nurkic. Orlando's made a couple of changes. Into the ball game, Goga Bitadze. Also into the game, the veteran from Michigan State, Gary Harris. That's Anthony Black. Anthony Black has cut off the hair.
You don't see many of those.
Like a hook for Anthony Black. Short on the sides, long on the back. Another deflection, steal. Orlando's got the basketball. Here comes Banchero. No one stopped him. Banchero, last 3 games, 30 points or more. On his way, he's got 10 in the first 8 minutes of our game. Nurkic, passing the spot, getting their year, playing with the Phoenix Suns. Coming over in separate trades with Phoenix. 3-pointer by the veteran, Gary Harris.
He's streaky now at this stage of his career, but he gets that kind of look, it's going to make you pay.
Caleb Houston with Seth Curry comes into this game leading the NBA in 3-point percentage. Has enough to qualify. Bitadze. Rebounded by Nurkic. Hornets down by 9. Okogie. Hornet. Here's a message from Academy. Like a gentleman. The Hornets have been doing well as a team, shooting free throws. Close to 90% as a team now, 9 consecutive games played. Anthony Black's first 2 points. Anthony Black, college teammate at Arkansas, was the guy with the basketball, Nick Smith Jr. Same recruiting class. Nurkic. Nurkic got away with pushing Bitadze.
Well, he thought Bitadze got away with a foul, so let me get away with one.
Caleb Houston doesn't like taking 2-pointers. That's why.
Wow.
In the history of basketball, he has the 2nd fewest 2-pointers attempted. Look at Tijan Salon. Got rewarded for back to 1988 in terms of free throw percentage.
Concentration is discipline.
The only team better in a 9-game window, Dell, is the 16-17 team that had shooters like Kemba, Brian Roberts. Man, he went a black. He's so good. Marco Bellinelli, Marvin Williams, loose on the floor. Nick Smith Jr.'s got it. Tijan, Seth, and now the Hornets will regroup. little floater.
Good job. He gets his left-hand drive and flips it off to Nurk in that dunker spot. Tougher shot than Nurk made it look.
Magic playing without Paulo Banchero. Anthony Black is fouled. Wins are precious.
You're injured, but you're sore. Something's bothering you. You just got the competitive spirit, intensity, adrenaline. All that is needed.
The Magic fans are probably excited to see how Orlando plays in the playoffs after getting a lift.
Players able to keep their foot on the throttle. You didn't lose much when Coach Lee went to his bench in that first quarter.
LaMelo Ball, Josh Green back into the game for the Hornets along with Mark Williams. Score the goal for Franz Wagner.
Wagner's ankle must be okay. He shot that with the right hand off the left leg.
6 points, 9 minutes for Wagner. Seth misses along that baseline. Bataze, Black, Caldwell Pope, Wagner, and Houston on the floor. Wagner. Fade away. Contested rebound by Salon. LaMelo. Tijon, a confident look. Bataze. LaMelo knew exactly that Mark Williams was going to be around if there's a miss. Just doesn't work for the Hornets. Tijon again seems to be. Long rebound goes to Green. This is a 5-on-3 for the Hornets. And a reach-in foul on it. Both were selected when they were 18 years of age. Josh Green! That would be some chicken salad.
Yeah, well, I'm telling you what. Right side right there. Confused the Magic. Somebody left the wrong guy open. That was Josh.
No chance. Goga Bataze on the year in Republic of Georgia.
Oh.
There have been 6 NBA players. He shoots 23% in his career from Anthony Black. Sets ahead of the pack. Blocked away. Didn't that hit the rim? I thought that hit the backboard when it was touched. And a foul is committed by
under, but he knew he could get that ball on the.
So Wagner hits the 2 3-pointers, 2 free throws, and Orlando's back on top by 3, and the basketball. All right, Hornets gonna have to regroup. Caleb Houston.
When he came back from his injury.
Thank you, Shannon. Great stuff. Glad to see him back out there. He plays nonstop. Oh,
I don't know if they're sneaky at all. He's got hops, man. We've seen him try to throw it down numerous times. Look at this again.
What's going on here? This is supposed to be an Orlando team that struggles from behind the arc.
Oh,
LaMelo, high, Josh Green!
On a made 3, make or miss, you got to push the ball. Come on, you got to push the ball, make them pay.
Hornets down by 4. LaMelo lost it, able to save it. LaMelo Ball, Nick Smith Jr., Josh Green, Stephon Jeffries, Mark Williams. LaMelo finds Mark Williams, dunk number 2 on the night.
That was LaMelo Ball. The pressure he got early in that possession, he said, I'm going to keep my handle alive and show you what I can do with it.
4 assists here early in our game for LaMelo. Anthony Black this year playing with foul trouble. Good contest by Mark Williams to force a missed layup. Bataze, did he walk? Lead for Orlando.
Showing some of that strength. We talked about they learned to play.
LaMelo. Paulo Banchero back onto the floor. 2 years ago, the Rookie of the Year for a one-and-done as a Duke Blue Devil. Caleb Houston.
You see all the attention that his teammates gather.
And Mark Williams.
Most of the time in the middle.
Miles Bridges back into the game, loops it over to NSJ. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope comes up with the ball. Banchero. For a team that doesn't shoot really a great ball, they're not apprehensive about taking threes.
They don't make a lot, but it's not because they don't take them.
Banchero. Hornets down 7. Look at Miles Bridges. And Banchero hotball Jones from their moms.
Girl power.
Right. Victor Wembanyama's mom played professionally over in France. Jeffries, influenced by Wendell Carter.
Mark's got to flip that up. Too much traffic to lay it off.
What kind of screen was that
by Caldwell? There?
Oh, my goodness. Just low bridge Daquan. Daquan on the other end. Gets it to fall.
The guy up around the rim to the right spot.
Hornets now with 4 dunks in the ballgame. 2 Mark Williams, 2 Daquan Jeffries. Black. LaMelo. Carter, Wagner, Banchero. With LaMelo out, KJ Simpson into the game. Wagner.
They are a powerful duo. They have good ball handling and know what spot they want to get to when they take the shot. Banchero and Wagner.
Backdoor cut, NSJ. Give the assist to Big Nerd.
Yeah, playing on top of the D.
Orlando is in the bonus for the remainder of this second quarter. Corey Joseph. Hornets have made 7 3-pointers, 7 out of 15. Good number. Miles on the right hand gets it to fall.
DHO with Nurk at the top again. Miles just bullies his way and releases that ball before he runs out of real estate.
Just the first field goal for Miles Bridges. Had missed his first 5. Darryl Armstrong, NBA player to ever wear a square-toed shoe.
Yeah.
Told me he once made a 47-yarder.
Oh,
so a 47-yard straight-on field goal and a 47 consecutive free throw streak.
That's his number, huh?
Clearly. Bridges had it stripped away by Gary Harris. Man, both those guys played for Tom Izzo at Michigan State. Not allowed to do that, Gary. It's supposed to be a solidarity there in East Lansing. Tijon! How confident was that?
Stop deep behind the line. High archer falls through.
That's now 4 charges drawn on the year for Salon. Hornets team leader, Grant Williams with 5. He hadn't played since November. Look at KJ Simpson.
Eased it through a couple of defenders.
Hornets within 5. They've trailed by as many as 12. Wagner. Oh my goodness.
Not bad. They call him Unk, and that's a sign of respect. But those mics picking up everything, and I love James Capers.
One out of 2.
James Capers saying I've heard enough.
Final 2.5 here in our second quarter. KJ has it lip out. Banchero now wary of Tijon Salon, who has already drawn 2 charges. Soft touch from Banchero.
Just too hard to guard by yourself when he's got space like that. AJ came over late, not big enough.
On the floor together.
2 minutes remaining to the next.
Okogie. Again, Banchero's going to go one-on-one with Salon in front of him. Chooses to give it up this time. Carter. three-pointer, Wendell Carter Jr.
Wendell Carter.
Miles Bridges on top of Wagner.
So good. Head guy going right. Wow.
Dijon tried to get in front of him. Didn't.
Stop him at that point. You got to wrap him up.